trying to get South Park turned on and it's lagging. Anyway, what I wanted to talk to y'all about real quick too is the new companies that I'm working on putting together every day. You know, the shit is not fake. It's real. It's coming. It's definitely happening. It's definitely a reality that everyone's gonna have to face, and it's something that I want people to benefit from. So my whole thing is that I've really learned from everything I've been through and just experienced that I really want to be independent. That's why I'm out here working right now so that I can get the funds necessary to be independent. Now, for me, like I said, I already have a jewelry plug basically. I can create plugs and everything because I know how to talk. I definitely have the gift of gab. Um, but I have a jewelry plug, I have a car plug. So I've sold jewelry. All this is independent business. Um, I've bought and sold cars independently. So the car flipping business, I'm already going to have going as soon as I get the funds up to where I need them, because then I'm able to purchase cars for cheap because I have that plug already and he's got good pricing and he'll help me sell if I need him to. Um, which again just puts me in a really good position once I get where I'm trying to get, right? So that's a small part of what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to open a fitness company. I'm trying to work on trying. I want to look into, as soon as I have the funds, getting my real estate license, fitness training license. Okay, and that's why I'm doing all this, because I'm not just sitting on my ass, get comfortable in one lane. I'm trying to open up a business world and go in it and create new opportunities. Okay, but you know it's not the easiest thing in the world. Now, the other thing that you see in the title is neo banking, which is something I just came across, and it's something I'm really interested in because it's right up my alley. And it's basically, I've been talking about, I want to open up my own bank, um, which is really hard and takes a lot of funds if you want to open up a legit bank. But neo banking seems to be a new revolutionized industry for banking. And what I realize is it's all about crowdfunding and getting people to support and put money in, which is why I'm trying to get people to donate here, why I'm trying to get everyone to become a part of what I'm building. Okay. And why I know once I get to 10K doing what I'm doing on my own without anybody's support or help, um, I mean, once I get there, I have the resources where I can take off with everything and just promote the fuck out of everything, market everything, continue to invest. I have oil money for life, so I already have financial backing for what I want to build. It may not be enough at the time, but if the price of oil goes up, it will be enough. You know what I'm saying? And I already have some sort of financial backing behind me that's set there for life. Those finances are already there. I made that investment and spent billions of dollars investing in that and taking care of that investment. So, like I said, it's like, I don't know. It's like right now, as much as I'm not where I want to be yet, I'm excited for the future, and just happy looking at everything the way it's coming, because I know I run my shit legitly, and I don't think anyone could do it like me. And that's what I'm saying. I know as soon as I get to 10K, it's a wrap, because I know it can expand from there. You know, and I know that that's all I will do from there is expand. And I'll never look back and never go back. You know what I'm saying? And then once I get back where I've been before, I know I'm going to take off to new heights because of the mentality I've gotten from the experiences I've had and all the money I've made and spent in my life, which is a lot and more so than anyone who I've ever seen. So, you know, you live and you learn. Like I said, I'm like Off top, I can't remember what the name was for that. I think I had developed a name, but maybe I haven't yet. Maybe I still need to work on it. But anyway, you figure it. I'll develop a name for that. Um, and basically, it's a cosmetic line, and I'm going to be building my own cosmetic line and cosmetic company. And I'm even in the process already of working on the website. And that's what I'm saying, man. I mean, I don't just sit around. I'm spending my time trying to work and build. You know, that's what I'm doing. I'm spending my time trying to come up, trying to figure out every way possible to work on what I'm doing and building and getting this business shit going. You know what I mean? Um, I have a because I have a gift of intuition, I have a better chance making you money than any bank, any investment platform app, any stock exchange, any stock broker. And again, it's an open invite to anyone in the public who has money to work with. If you send me the money and you give me the instructions of what the deal is and that you want to see this percentage of profit back, I will make you that profit back and send you that profit back. And that's all I need is outside investors in order to start my own bank, neobank, whatever you want to call it. I can start it independently. There's nothing illegal about it. It's all legal. You know what I mean? But I need outside investors and people that believe in what I'm talking about because I mean, there's a reason why I'm so good at blackjack, and it's because I have a gift with intuition. You know, now do I expect people to just come out their pocket and give me money? No, I can barely get a donation nowadays, and I work really hard at what I do at educating the public and providing you real content instead of brainwashed bullshit. You know what I mean? And programmed robot shit that's fake as fuck. You know what I mean? But you know, I think that you would be smart too, though, and I think that over time I'm going to do it on my own anyway. But yeah, I just wanted to run everybody down through those business ideas real quick. Those are all things that I'm working on building right now. I'm probably going to open up ads soon for the fitness shit as well. I used to do that where I train people in parks and shit, doing calisthenics and all that, gyms. And I may get back into that because I think it could be highly marketable. And I think it could be something I can make a lot of money with. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. At this point, the problem is that you have to pay for ads and shit, and I just don't like doing so. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm trying to do, man. I'm trying to get all these businesses hopping off the ground. Like I said, I have an online business that's already moving. You know, is it as great as it could be? Not really, but it's moving. You know what I mean? I've made quite a bit of money. I could show you money that I've made with it, and it's pretty damn good for having your own business running and doing it all by yourself, and especially in a system like any other where you're being hated on and people is trying to get you out of it. Um, you know, I'd say I've maintained an even keel and done pretty damn well. You know what I mean? And it's enabled me to develop some plugs for money. You know what I mean? And it's just the same thing like in every business. When people are bitches, it fucks up business. You know, that's basically it. When people act like hoes, it fucks up business. You know what I'm saying? And that's what people don't get about me is like I'm a legend, man. I'm a fucking unstoppable force. It's called love. So I mean, people who think that they gonna fuck up what I'm doing is just gonna be in for a rude awakening because I don't stop and I have so many different avenues that I'm developing. As far as getting bread and getting to where I'm going and putting everything plan and in order for what I'm doing, that I'm gonna get to a point where I'm unstoppable. And it's just the honest to God truth. And I think people are really unhappy about that. And I think they don't want to see that. You know what I mean? But the neo banking is the big one for me, man, because it would enable me to get around all the bullshit and all the regulations and shit and certifications and all that. And it would enable me to bring outside investors in and create a platform for banking. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about investing and everything, but where I'm the mind behind it and the brain behind it. And that's why I know at this point that with the intelligence I have and with everything I've learned and the stock expertise and everything and just knowing intuition and knowing where things are going to go and how to make money with it regardless, um, I just know the more finances, the more I can create this vision and business that I want to build. You know what I mean? So that's all I really got to say to man today. Again, I appreciate any support. Donate PayPal Achilles3207 at AOL.com. I'll type it in the chat. And like I said, man, anyone out there who really wants to make some real money, um, like these dudes on the street who have nothing to offer, I have everything to offer. And I'm telling you, you need to invest in me. You know what I mean? Because there's a reason why I'm investing in myself. You know what I mean? And I could show you all the bank app right now. I mean, I'm putting money into myself. I'm putting money into stocks. I'm putting money into bonds. Everything right now is about trying to get currency and pull currency and invest because I know once I get to a certain point, it's like I'm secure, I'm good. You know what I mean? And that's it. It doesn't end there. It's just the beginning. But it's the fact that everything is going to get better. My lifestyle is going to get better with it. The way I'm living is going to get better. The quality of life is going to get better. You know what I mean? And I'm able to just kind of carry that with me regardless of where I'm at financially. I said in Vegas, I've gambled so much I have a place I can eat at every day for free, as far as I know, just because of my membership level. Like I said, this complimentary tournament is coming up at some point here. I don't know if I'm going or not for sure, but it's definitely something I'm looking into. It just depends on where we're at that point in time and if I feel comfortable doing it or not. Hopefully, we can get to where I want to be at. I don't see it happening right now. I really don't. It's right around the corner. I don't feel like we have accomplished enough to get there because people are holding me back. And that's what's so sad and shitty about it is that if they weren't holding me back, we could probably get to where I'm going. You know, but everybody's a cocksucker. You know, it just is what it is. So we're gonna have to see what happens with that. But that's about it, man. I just wanted to present to y'all some of my ideas. Like I said, I have names for all these businesses. Gorilla State is the other one. That's why you have this channel, Gorilla State News. And Gorilla State is the real estate company I'm building. And nobody can steal my company ideas because number one, I'd come for their head and I'd literally maim them and take their head off like a lion. But on top of that, it's just you can't do it because y'all don't have the mind I have and y'all don't have the backing that I can create, independently. And you can't do it like me. It's the same thing with my music. People is always big on copyrights, but you can't steal any of my ideas because they're my ideas. You know what I mean? To steal them, you'd have to be able to back them. And you can't do what I do. That's why I'm the creator of it. And that's what people don't get. When that faggot bought out my domain that was tyresneed.com, it was where I originally went worldwide independently. That didn't take nothing away from me. You're not me. You can't make any good music or music close to me. You're not Tyrese Need. You'll never be me. You can't make any money off of that domain name because you're so stupid you didn't use it to do so. You know what I'm saying? You can never be me. You can never walk in my shoes. My ideas are beautiful. You could never come close. You're nothing. You have no mind. You have no imagination. You have no intelligence. You have no education. You're not smart. You just sit there and try to make fun of people hiding like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because you getting clowned all day and you getting made fun of. You know what I mean? Because you not worldwide, bro. You want to be a rapper desperately. It's very obvious, and you can't rap. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I just think it's funny, man, because everybody coming out the woodwork, everybody's getting smashed on, and that's all I'm saying is I've got all these companies that I'm trying to build. They're all mine. I'm the CEO of all of them. Boss Tycoon LLC was the other. I don't know if I still own that LLC or not. It's probably out of existence by now. I own it as an idea, but I'm kind of trying to move away from the whole Boss Tycoon shit a little bit. You know what I mean? Maybe not in full, but I'd like to create some new shit. The other one is the record label, Guns Galore Records. You know what I mean? And these are all things that I've had business through independently on my own, but I want to build and expand and have people become a part of. The other thing I put on here is MLMs. I wanted to create an MLM. but a legit MLM where people can make money through network, through affiliating marketing. Um, Most of you don't even know what I'm talking about. I speak too fast. You know what I mean? You don't understand the ideas coming out of my head because you're just not that goddamn bright. But it's not that difficult, man. You know what I mean? An MLM is like these pyramid schemes, but mine was going to be legit and it wasn't going to be a pyramid scheme. And I wanted to build it with people. And that's why I'm trying to get real people who want to build and have a business mind, maybe, or even if you don't, but want to make money and want to be a part of something, come join what I'm doing, because that's how to do it, straight up and down. The only way to do it is through me because I have the mind. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, I mean, let them hate, man. Watch the money pile up. People can talk all day, bro. It's really not concerning me. You know what I mean? And that's just the straight up truth. You know what I mean? And if they wanna sit there in front, I don't mind, bro. You know what I mean? I really don't. Like I don't mind at all. Here, I'm just gonna show you all these numbers, if possible. Can you see that? It says 1,716.35 and then $25. Okay, and that's a checking and savings. So I'm not fronting about nothing. I have exactly what I'm telling you. The amount I tell you I got is exactly what I have. You know what I mean? And like I said, so like I said, I mean, I'm trying to build this on my own regardless. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's going to take a lot more struggle. Right now, I'm here. I'm already paid. I'm set to check out like Monday and shit, and then I can keep paying. I'm going to be working. So I'm going to make some money coming up pretty soon here. So, I mean, once I see how that goes, I might be able to make a good amount of money. You know what I mean? And then I'm going to have to just see how I'm feeling Monday if I want to get another day here. Or what I want to do, but that's what I'm doing, just taking it a day at a time. I mean, I think this is kind of good for me to be able to chill out and just take it easy. In here, I've just been resting a lot, sleeping. Chiropractors had me all fucked up, but I basically fixed that today. I saw the real dude that I needed to see. Allergies been fucking with me, just reactionary shit from my injury and what I went through. Like I said, I had all the money in the world, man, but I was dying. So it kind of changes your perspective on shit, you know. And that's why I just think people are sad because people aren't learning their lesson, you know what I mean? But that's they lost, that's not mine. You know what I mean? For me, I'm good and I'm moving forward and I'm doing what I'm doing. And when I get to a certain level, I know that everybody going to come out their woodwork and want to be a part of what I'm building. I'm going to say, no, fuck you, get the fuck out of my face. You know what I'm saying? Because if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be struggling right now. I wouldn't have to work this hard to build something because you could have built with me and you could have at least helped me to build or just stayed out of my way. You know what I mean? But then again, I feel like I didn't really have the knowledge to build correctly at that point in time. I think I'd been living so fast and so high on the hog for so long that I think I didn't realize the work that it takes to get back to that level, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And I've been at every level, but I think I just didn't realize the work that it was going to take and the struggle and sacrifice. I mean, and I realized that there was options, and I just felt like, fuck it, But everything happens for a reason. We're here. Might as well, you know what I mean? Proceed from here and make the best of it. You know what I mean? Because it definitely seems to be making me better in a lot of ways and cutting my edges sharper. But that's all, man. I just wanted to let people know what I'm building, um, and that everyone can be a part of it. You know what I mean? So that's quite a few business ideas for you if you break it down. You know what I mean? And I still want to go. Um, oh, look, I got More dividends right now while I'm talking to you. It won't be shit. It'll be cents, if anything. But it's a good start. I was at a point where I was living off dividends at one point in my life. Yeah, 2 cents. Fuck it. It's 2 free cents from Apple. I mean, it's pretty cool, man. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, you get all the money up on the investment level and plateau, and then you make your money work for you, you know? So then the investments aren't 2 cents, they get bigger and bigger. And the dividends, I mean, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to build, man. So, like I said, man, the PayPal is in the chat. I want everybody to donate and show their support. And I'm gonna keep on coming on here killing shit, man. You know what I mean? If I gotta slay some more fucking YouTubers, we'll do that. There's gonna be a couple of people I'd like to go at, you know what I mean? But I just think it's corny how people get on camera and they can barely keep a straight face and they lie to the public about these platforms to make money. Like I just checked out another one that's a fucking joke and it's not legit and you gotta pay to get in and it's just a whole bunch of bullshit. And they're talking about you can make $5 a month. That ain't no fucking income. You're trying to starve people out, but you want us to pay 45 for a system? That's why I put Empower Network out of business. You know what I mean? Franklin Endeavors, like I said, they're not the real deal. Franklin Endeavors doesn't make any real bread. To be the head guy and be making 20K a year off of each person's head, that's a pyramid scheme. How did that guy get to that slot? Why is he there? Because he definitely doesn't deserve to be. That's the truth. He doesn't deserve to be. He didn't earn it. So don't sit there and bullshit me and say he earned it. You know what I'm saying? Because you people pick and choose who you give a chance to enter your game. It's a game. That's all it is. It's a fucking game. It's like a board game. Nobody is any less or more qualified. You chose favorites and tried to justify that shit and even have to say, I have your email saying that I don't lack in any category. I'm not mad at you because you didn't hire me. It's just the fact that you've got to be destroyed and taken down because you're selling people wolf tickets. You're selling an illusion. You're selling a system that doesn't pay. You know what I mean? Like 100K a year. That's dog shit. That's nothing. You know what I mean? Anybody who thinks that that's money, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's a great start, but that's all it is a start. You know what I mean? Here with more bullshit. Las Vegas Valley local wins over 1.5 million at Northwest Casino. As much as you people talk and make up these fucking news stories that I don't believe for the life of me, what I mean, you would just think everybody rich right now, like just everybody rich and just swimming in dough. What happens to half of them? Bunch of bad shit. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I wish you people would just shut the fuck up, man. I'm so tired of hearing people just winning shit for free and shit. Like, how? You know what I mean? That's what I want to know. How? You know what I mean? Like, it's really weird, man. You know what I mean? They talk about these companies every day using these people who are the faces of it. You know what I'm saying? Talking about the lottery and shit. Like, do you people really believe that? You believe everything you hear? You believe that they tell you someone wants that they really want? I don't. I don't buy none of it, bro. I don't think none of that shit real. I don't. I think it's all bullshit. I think just like MMA and UFC, it's bullshit and it's rigged and it's fake. I don't buy none of it. I think it's all falsified and irrelevant. You know what I mean? Everything on the news. So fuck the news. Fuck all you people talking about money you don't make and don't have. Fuck all that handout shit and all that pussy shit. You know what I mean? What I want to promote is being strong and trying to build. You know what I mean? And struggling and sacrificing to get somewhere. You know what I mean? Where you can say at the end of the day, hey, like what I'm doing, I built all this on my own. I'm doing this on my own. And the money I'm putting up is my own capital I made independently. And this is where I'm going with it. You know what I mean? And I just want to get to fucking 10K and I want to build and build and build, you know? And that's all I've been talking about because I see it already. I already see my vision of what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I'm seeing it into existence, you know? And like I said, I mean, it may not sound like we're very far, but we're pretty far for the amount of time allotted. You know what I mean? To already be at 2K, and we're just barely starting, and I just broke into a whole industry. Um, I'd say that's pretty damn good. You know what I mean? It's very good. You know what I mean? After spending all that goddamn money and then selling a whip for 4K and spending that, you know what I'm saying? I'd say that's pretty fucking good. You know? Yeah. At this point right now, do I wish I would have kept it? Yeah, I wish I would have kept it, but I was living and I lived well and I lived like a motherfucker. So fuck it. And that's what Tyrese Sneed does. He lives. You know what I mean? That's the whole thing. Like when I get to the 10K, I'm going to be more conservative. That's what I'm teaching myself, how to be conservative. I'm basically taking myself to frugal school, conservative school. I want to know how to be conservative again. I want to teach myself because it's just an adjustment. People always act like it's something you have to learn. I have willpower. I do what I want to do. It's just something I need to basically reteach myself. You know what I mean? That way, when I'm frugal, I can just go to Vegas. I can eat free at this place every day if I want, chill, pay my little week rate for my apartment. I can have a 2-bedroom apartment like I had. You know what I mean? When I want to go to a strip club, I can get in one of the strip clubs free. I can probably work out deals every night to get in dirt cheap and get rode up in a limo like I used to and just be living the life out there and on the side be building my business shit and trying to promote it amongst everyone over there. You know what I mean? You're talking about a cosmetic line. You have to understand why I'm trying to hit Vegas too, partially. I mean, number one, I would just want to live there. That's where I want to be. But number two, you're talking about if I open up a cosmetic line and I'm trying to build my own neobank and all this shit, all those ideas are ideas that can fit into Vegas. Do y'all understand that? You got some of the people who probably have the most money in the world are going to go to Vegas. So if I can figure out a way to promote this bitch and promote the shit and get the neobank and shit really legit where I got a card for it and everything is on point or at least the cosmetic shit to start till I find out how to do that shit completely perfect and officially. You know what I mean? You know how many bitches is over there? You know what I mean? If you're talking about starting a cosmetic line and I start bottling up product like eye cream and shit, you don't think I can get bitches to buy it? I do. I think they're going to hit me up. I think they're going to say, if I give them a card that's showing I got a cosmetic line and this is my name, I think they're going to hit me up and go, yo, like, I need that eye cream. You know what I mean? I need this. I need that. I want that lotion you have. I want whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I understand marketing. I understand business. You know what I mean? I understand talking to people and communicating. So if it's something I'm going to do independently, then that's exactly what I need to do. And that way, like if I run into any bullshit, any problems, if I ever got a fight or something, protect myself, whatever, protect my life, I can do that. And I got money that I'm sitting on where I'm still good and I could deal with everything and everybody, you know, and get out and go right back to hustling and doing what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Then you have to understand out there, I'm going to figure out the plugs for what I'm doing out there. And then on top of that, you know what I'm saying? Either I go deal with a situation and I go figure out how to get my license back or figure out how to get it back, period, somehow. You know what I mean? Or um, I can hire a motherfucker to fucking I can make enough money and buy me a little limo out there and hire a motherfucker to drive for me and tell him what percentage he's got to cut me of profit. You know what I'm saying? And then just do the promotion to the clubs independently. You know what I mean? And if there's something you got to get, then I find out the licensing for that. So I mean, the world is a business, man. That's what people don't understand. So I mean, for people to sit here and trade me out like I'm nothing and like and act like that I was just gonna disappear and everybody was just gonna forget about me and what I've done and what I'm doing and who I am, that was really a far-fetched thought, man. And I hope those people come back to reality because I told those people straight up. I told them I'm bouncing back. I told them don't ever count me out. And I'm doing it right in front of your face. So I'd like to see what you have to say now. You know what I mean? Because this from going from nothing. This is from literally nothing. Like, yeah, I own shit. I got a mansion next to Mexico. I make oil money for the rest of my life. The oil money is helping me to build this. It's an investment I made. That's why I'm so glad that I did it. That's why I'm glad I have it. Like I said, I paid off the taxes on that. That's secure for another year. I don't have to worry about that at all. And it's really secure, period. You know what I mean? It's not something that they trip over. So, I mean, it's just everything is in line. You know what I mean? Like I said, I got like 5 luxury vehicles. I got a black on black Mercedes that will be running that I can just jump or whatever. And it's sitting there and it's good with dude, you know, at his fucking place. You know what I mean? So, I mean, to already have all this and be out here and be lucky enough to be living like this and living well and living where I want to be. Like, I came here because I wanted to be here. I don't need anyone to talk about or try to judge or talk negatively on what I'm doing or where I'm at. You don't see the shit in the back? That's what I want to do. I like traveling. I've always kept shit moving until shit gets good. That's how I am. You know what I mean? I tried to settle down last time because I thought that I thought somebody loved me. I thought that I had love. You know what I mean? If I didn't, I didn't. You know what I mean? I was happy at the time. You know what I mean? They fucked that up, fine. But I keep the shit moving. I'm gonna keep it moving. You know what I mean? Until I find real people or a real person. As long as people are gonna be fake, fuck them. You know what I mean? That's why it's so weird because y'all act like you insulting me. You are insulting yourself. You are being insulted because you people is fake. You're not real. You know what I mean? You have no character behind you. You know what I mean? You have to understand, bro. Yeah, y'all don't even get it, man. They don't understand. I can make trips to Dallas. Do they understand that? Like the position that I'm in, like the more money we get, like the higher that I climb and the more we move up in this shit. Do y'all understand? Like I can make trips to Dallas and shit. I can go stay in Dallas for a day or a couple if I want or whatever when I'm not working. We could be traveling while we're doing this. It's going to cost some money though. That's why I really don't want to do it. But I could take trips to Dallas. I could take trips to San Antonio. You know what I mean? At some point, I'm sure I'm going to go to San Antonio and get a room for a night and go head out to the strip clubs again. You know what I mean? People may see me, you know what I mean, that know me, you know what I mean, that played an integral part in putting me in this position. But I'm not going there for you. I'm going there to just enjoy myself and do what I want to do. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to be one of those people who keeps running back to something that's not there. You know, this is something I'm not going to do. You know what I mean? That's why I'm moving forward. That's why I did all this to get away. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. I mean, I could take trips to other cities. You know what I mean? So I mean, you got to understand. I mean, there's always going to be opportunities as long as we've got capital. I've got opportunities to do what I want to do. You know what I mean? And have fun. You know. So it is what it is, man. Like I said, I mean, that meal today cost me what, like $26? Fucking perfect shrimp and shit, beans and everything. I ate the whole fucking plate in like 5 seconds. You know what I mean? Like, we're living pretty good right now, man. That was probably one of the best meals I've had in a long time as far as just price and quality. That was probably one of the best meals I've had. This is a more expensive restaurant than I've been to in a long time. So, that was my little celebration for myself. I don't need anyone else. You know what I mean? I don't. Would I like it to be there? Sure. But I want it to be the right person. You know what I'm saying? And if it's not there, it's not something I'm looking for right now because I'm just tired of being hurt. I'm tired of going through the same issues. I'm tired of being fucked over. Tired of all the games and the bullshit and people being flakes and then acting like they're proud of being a flake. I mean, you a flake. I'm proud. I'm proud of everything I've done. I'm proud of who I am and how I handled everybody in every situation. I'm proud of how I came out of things. I'm proud. I got something to be proud of. Y'all don't. You know. That's it, man. So like I said, man, show your support, man. I'm gonna have all these companies coming and we're gonna build, man. It's gonna take some time, man. We'll probably be out here chilling for a little minute, is the way I see it. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Maybe shit'll pick up and move quicker than I think. We'll see what happens. You know what I mean? Tomorrow I should be able to let y'all know what's going on, man. I'll probably make some money. You know what I mean? Like, so we'll see, man. I ain't worried about these little faggot businesses and people hating and shit. I'm worried about making money.